but it was surging. And we're at about 24 watts. Oh, there it goes. I don't know if you can hear that. Not sure if that's the reason why, but it could be. Then I'm going to need to ride back because I don't feel like paddling back. So we may have to have a little chase boat. At this stage where I'm at right this second, fishing sounds like a lot of work. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel in the glorious state of North Idaho. Actually, Idaho's the state. We're just a section of Idaho, the north section, whatever. So I did want to give a review after, we've had this about a month and a half. Love this motor. I am noticing though, after today actually is the first time I've noticed this. So I don't know if you can tell right now, we're running about 33 watts, but it's surging. It does have a weird surge when you're running at low watts. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? I'm not sure if you can. Anyway, it's kind of weird. This is the first time I've noticed it. Other than that, there's only one other gripe that I may have, is that this magnet, it's super loose. It's not, the polarization on it is not great, but overall the motor is fantastic. It's doing what we want it to do. I mean, just little early morning trolls like this or running to shore, it's perfect. Now, can you hear that? The surges from like 33, now we're up to 47. I don't know if that's because of the rheostat in the handle, because the handle is a little sticky. There, I just bumped it one notch. Now the surge is gone. Oh, and another thing I did notice, little things are popping up in my head. So this bracket, it does move a little bit. I don't know if there's adjustments. I did adjust the screw at the bottom to loosen this up a little, but this could be a little beefier. I don't know if this would be able to take, a good ocean beating, or a big lake like Superior, Erie. It might be able to handle, when the tiny seas get rough. Can it handle it? I don't know. But for the price tag of basically $1,000, it's just rounded up. It's $9.99. Little secret, if you go to Blue Marine, that's where we purchased this. When I added it to my cart, entered all my information, email address and everything, and then I abandoned the cart because I wanted to think about it overnight. Usually it takes about a day for some companies to do this, where they'll fire off an email saying, hey, you left something in your cart you didn't check out. Here's X% off. Blue Marine sent it within a couple hours. So I did get 10% off, which equal to be about $70 off, something like that. You can do the math. Anyway, but if you, little hack with bluemarine.com. Hi, duck. Yeah. Sorry, I'm coming through your land. It's going to be a hot one today. Peaceful. It's just the dog and I. Right, Kismet? And it doesn't really get much better than this. It's peaceful, quiet. Oh, branches are falling. The only thing I'm missing right now is a fishing pole, but at this stage where I'm at right this second, fishing sounds like a lot of work. It's just the dog and I on a little stroll. We started off just a little tootle. Now I think we're going to do the full original loop. We're at 95% battery. I know when we get to the open water in the river, I am going to have to kick it up a little bit because traffic is starting to build up. We are just behind the camera is the boat ramp. You can't really see it right now, but there's a boat ramp here. And cars are shuffling in. So I remember our first trip around through here. I apologize for the wind if it's catching the mic. We hit a pylon, or piling, and I'm hoping, I think we passed it because I think it was back there. But I do see another one coming up. This section does have a bunch of hidden gems under the water. So we're at 94%. So yeah, we got plenty of juice to make it around. We got a barrel here, or is this another log? Another log right there. So way back, if you dig into the history books, this used to be a huge logging thoroughfare. Mills all up and down the part of the river. And so there's a lot of old buried timber, not buried, but sunken timber at the bottom that every year new logs kind of resurface. They get dislodged from the lake bed and they float through the lake, and this is the main exit point from our lake. It goes downriver. I don't know if they get jammed up at the dam down there and then they yank them out. I'm sure some of them actually go over the dam, but so you do have to watch out for the logs. I mean, I can see bottom here. I don't know. Lens isn't polarized, but I don't know if you can see the bottom down there. You can see the weeds. So it's not super super deep here. Main channel is just behind me a little bit. I guess one other little feature that might kind of be worthwhile that I do wish they also had is that we could lock there are little holes through here, so we can actually lock this to keep this from twisting off. I know a lot of other bigger motors, I'm not sure about trolling motors, but I know gas kickers, gas mounted motors, you can actually lock it on here. Granted, you can just pop the button here and take this off. It would be nice if there was some kind of locking mechanism so we didn't have to take this on and off every night when the boat's at our slip or when we're there. But I do take it off. It would be just a little nice feature. Anyway. And I have not used, that's the charging port. I have not used the USB-C, so you can charge your phone or camera, this GoPro camera, anything from the trolling motor. It is kind of a nice feature. I don't know how it like all the another cable and another thing hanging around here. Sorry, I'm looking. We got deer, we got wildlife. Can't really see the camera. It's behind the tree. There is a campground right here. It's kind of nice. Not huge complaints, just little things here and there. This magnet kill switch tether cord is the biggest thing. I knock it off all the time. And you just have to reset it, start it back up, and it goes. Minor. There is absolutely nothing major to complain about this thing at all. Not even mediocre to complain about it, or mildly to complain. Just little tiny things. And not very many tiny things. Great motor. So on a note on the distance. So on the spec sheet that they give you, they say, maybe 1.5 to maybe 3 miles, depending on your power ranges. You can go a lot farther than that. We just did the whole initial loop, so we did some tootling around beforehand. So all said and done, after today, when we loop through, which will be in about another 15 minutes, we'll be back at the boat. It'll be maybe 2.1 miles, and I'm still at 83%. So, and we're moving decent, maybe 1 mile an hour, 2 miles an hour. Perfect. So if you can just conserve it, you're not all jerky-worky on the throttle, going full bore all the time. You can probably, if I were to guess, it'd be nice to do one full test on this. We'd be committed. But if I were to guess, I would say we could probably easily do 10 miles on this thing. Probably at this speed. We're only at 82 watts. I bet I could do 10 miles on this. I don't know. Should I do 10 miles? Should we do a full test and try to keep it no more than about the 100 watt range? See how far we can go on 100 watts. Let me know what you think. Just drop a comment, leave a note. Maybe we will do it. It's actually not a bad idea. We should do that. Then I'm going to need a ride back because I don't feel like paddling back. That's a lot of work. So we may have to have a little chase boat. I just got to find somebody to sucker into just spending a day in a little chase boat. I might be able to do that. Oh, and we got a cruise boat right there. So when I said Bex is working, she's actually doing, sorry, a little jerky working on the Zoom. She's actually doing a presentation right now. She's a water nerd. We'll just leave it at that. She's a water nerd. Don't want to, privacy's key. And she's doing a Osprey cruise, and she's doing a presentation on the ospreys in the area. She's a bird nerd, in a way. She's a water and bird nerd. You probably can't hear it, but I can hear Rebecca's voice on the presentation. All right, and the loop is complete. Coming back into the marina, and we are at 79%. That's better than last time. Granted, last time we had 2 people. I'm just myself and Kismet. So less weight to push. Granted, I'm a hefty fella. And we are back to the boat. Let's see if we can dismount gracefully. Good girl. She did that by herself for the first time ever. Let's see if I can do it. I am missing a rope. All right, we are all tied up. So that's going to do it for this little short video. It was just a quick little review on the ePropulsion eLite. Great little motor. I stand by it. I would recommend it. I don't know if I'd recommend it for ocean-going vessels. You might be able to power through it, but the more people you do have on the boat, the more battery you're going to drain. Like I said, we probably did 2.1 miles on this loop because we had some extra playing around, and we came back in, rolled back in with what? I forget. Was it 69%? No, 70%? Or was it 79? I don't remember. Look back at the video. We still had quite a bit of battery left. Just be easy on the throttle. You don't have to constantly go full speed. I mean, you're not going anywhere fast no matter what with this thing, so might as well conserve battery, right? Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, as usual, drop a comment. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.